Hello there, everyone. Atop here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black. And this time around, we've got the Celestial Tower to explore. And so, let us go inside. So the Celestial Tower is another graveyard dungeon that Pokemon likes to have every few generations. It's been, we had Gen 1, we had it in Gen 3, and did we have it in Gen 4? I don't think we did. I think they skipped it. Like, there was a brief little spot, like, I think it was like an outside graveyard or something around near where Spiritomb was, if I remember correctly. But at this point, it's kind of been like every other generation. I kind of want to, like, double check on that, and I'll just be like, hey, where was Ms. Grievous found in Gen 4? Because that'll kind of tell us. The Lost Tower. Okay, so there was a place, but how big? Oh, no, it was sizable. Okay, never mind, there was a place to sit on. So that means the only gen that got skipped over was Gen 2, but even then, technically, when you go to Kanto, no, the Pokemon Tower was bulldozed for the Radio Tower in Gen 2, which is just majorly shitty, by the way. But yeah, spooky times. So, let's go to. There's only going to be 2 Pokemon we can find here. They say that when you ring the bell on top of this tower, it pleases the resting spirits. Yeah, this is Celestial Tower. The Pokemon are laid to rest. And that's the police guy that guards the place, in case anybody decides to be a shithead. We're not going to be a shithead though, right? There are some trainers. It feels, I don't know about you guys, but it feels disrespectful to me to be doing trainer battles inside the resting place for the dead Pokemon. It just, come on, man. But here we have a Litwick, Ghost Fire type. I remember that Litwick Slime was one of the ones that took some heat from fans when Gen 5 was brand new, being like, this is a stupid design, what do you mean it's a candle and a chandelier? And at the time, I wasn't a fan either. Kind of mentioned that when Gen 5 first released, I was definitely part of the hater group. Since then, I've softened considerably, and I say that because you've heard my bitching on some aspects of this game. But as far as a lot of the Pokemon designs, outside the ones that are like clearly just, okay, look, it's new Geodude. A lot of like the originality is like really cool. Like Litwick, I like Litwick. I don't have a name for it, but I'd like to. No, I can't do that. That's a silly name. Litwick, the candle Pokemon. The look shines a light that absorbs the life energy of people and Pokemon, which becomes the fuel that it burns. I have a name idea, but it requires me to do some research. So I need to look up the actor of a particular character in a particular movie. Let's see what I can find here. There's a childhood movie I really liked as a kid called The Brave Little Toaster, where you have a toaster, a heated blanket, a vacuum cleaner, a lamp, and a radio go on an adventure together. And they were all just called, their names were just like whatever they were. So, toaster, blanket, vacuum. Actually, no, he was actually called Kirby because that was his brand. It's like he had the word Kirby on him, so, he was called Kirby. Oh, the blanket was actually Blanky and the lamp was Lampy. But I'm trying to find who was the actor that did the voice for Lampy. Timothy Stack. Okay. So we're going to name this Litwick Timothy in honor of that actor. There actually be like multiple movies in this series. Like, I think one of them was like them going to space. What? Okay. I think it was like Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars or something. Yeah, Timothy the Litwick. If we didn't have the fire starter, honestly, it might join the team. Indescribable energy is flowing to me. And the other Pokemon that's here, I definitely have a name idea. I do need to check something though. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got perfect names for. Oh, this is actually the Pokemon. This trainer's using it. LGM. LGM is. It's a little green man. LGM. It's clever. It's meant to be an alien. Why the alien Pokemon is here in the Celestial Tower, I honestly don't really know. I feel like I would put Solosis and oh, our ability changed. That's rude. Solosis and Gothita I would have put in the Celestial Tower, and maybe Sigilif. The Horse type would have been that'd be a lot of second type also paired with Litwick. Are there other ghost? The other ghost types of this gen would not have worked here, so maybe not Sigilif, but definitely. I definitely would have put Solosis and Gothita. I think they would have fit the vibe of this place very well. Hey, look, there's a Solosis. We're going to switch out, and we're going to send in Morgan, because Morgan's got Assurance. Excellent, good damage. Psyshock shouldn't do a whole lot to us. More than I want, but less than it could have been. Alright, so I think it's Sigilif next. I'm going to go ahead and keep Morgan out. We can just do Assurance again. Side screen, that's for special, but we're using a physical move. And unless he's using... Okay, use Psybeam. So that means our next Assurance should knock it out? Beautiful. Alright. I didn't even move. Why am I getting to go down an encounter? Hi, Litwick. I don't think I'm even going to bother having Talia attack. We're just going to switch into whatever's going to be good. So, Amadeus. I think I'm going to... I might have to go around to get that item. Whoa, was that Flame Burst? I think it was. And you crit on me, you little candle. Can I get... Okay, I cannot... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around and get that. Oh. I feel like every Pokemon I probably bitch about the encounter rate, and I always forget by the time we get to the next game, it's like, oh yeah, the encounter rate's always been bad. Okay. I am burned. You know, I wonder why in the early gens, like, because Poison would do damage outside of combat, but Burn didn't. I kind of wonder why that is. Meow, meow, meow. This side means have a battle with me. Because you would think, you know, if Pokemon can be poisoned inside the Pokeball taking damage, the burn should hurt them constantly, too. Kind of strange when I think about it. Alright, so I think a Deerling. Definitely not going to Talia fight that. Instead, we're to send Whirlyard. What? Oh, fuck your crit. Alright, so we got Theta. I don't want to... Ew. Morgan, let's hope that your assurance can do good enough damage. I'm gonna have to go around, get this item. It looks like Cedric. It's probably just a generic NPC, but it looks like Cedric from this angle. The nice thing about this place having just two Pokemon, it makes it really predictable what I'm going to encounter. It's always going to be either Litwick or it's going to be LGM. There are no other options. Litwick is easily the more common encounter in this area. But I wonder what the odds are for LGM. When Pokemon trainers meet, what we do is, of course, engage in a Pokemon battle, don't we? Even when we're honoring the spirits of our dead Pokemon. Just people, disrespectful. Oh, on this first floor, on the second floor, actually, it's only Litwick. It's only in the later floors when we get LGM, and it's interesting. Every floor, the odds of LGM appearing increase while the odds of Litwick appearing go down. That's kind of curious, honestly. I like it though. Like on the third floor, it's 85% chance of Litwick, 15% chance of LGM. On the fourth floor, 70% chance of Litwick, 30% chance of LGM. And on the last floor, it's a 50% chance of both. That's kind of cool. I like that. And whenever we get there in Black and White 2, Golbat starts appearing. For some reason. Yeah, Black and White 2 actually allows them to bring in pre-Gen 5 Pokemon before post-game. It's like, that's nice, if only we could do it here. But it's fine. Let's send out HG, see what he can do. Come on, HG. You're an accomplished author. You know all about battling and storytelling. Honestly, the story of War of the Worlds, and like the meta story of War of the Worlds, is actually kind of interesting because it started out as a radio play where the radios were just like basically reading a script, like acting out, pretending everything was actually happening, and people who, like at the beginning of it, it was announced like, this is not real. This is a story that we are reading. Maybe people who turned in partway through thought it was an actual real news broadcast of the world being attacked by aliens. Wild stuff. I should see if I can find like the original radio play at some point and listen to it. That could be fun to do. HG, I think you're not going to survive, but Electro Ball's not going to trigger Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet. And it takes us out. Okay, well, that sucks. Bernard. Bernard. Oh, you got rocks. I should have sent you up from the start. But yeah, hurting your neck, so we got that. Okay, we got this trainer, then we have a last trainer on this floor. There's a good amount of trainers here, because there's, I think, 9 trainers in this place. Less than, you know, the original Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, but still. Especially when we're already as hurt as we are. Talia, pull back, we're sending in Bernard. Wait, yes. For a moment there, I thought Talia had a bug type, and I was like, wait, no you don't. Get out of there. Send in the Pokemon that can actually kill the bug grass. I hate when the enemy Pokemon actually pull off Protect multiple turns in a row. Like, seriously. You're just delaying the inevitable. Stop it. Do an attack so I can just hit you and knock you out. It's just frustrating. Like, if you're gonna have a trainer have the moves Protect or Detect, it should be in something like a battle facility where they're actually gonna use it strategically, not just to delay a round of battle. We're not going to bother going back down the floors to heal. We're just going to push forward. Whenever we get knocked out, we'll pick up from there. So, 3rd floor now. Talia, I'm kind of curious how much damage we'll do with Charge Beam. If you don't miss... Okay, that's pretty decent. Full Spark. Okay, Flame Burst. That hurt a lot. What about Spark? What's Spark gonna do damage-wise? Oh! Way more! Okay. There are 4 trainers on this floor. I will guess what you are. And you are a Pokemon trainer. That's correct. How could you tell? Was it the Pokeballs they have, the sounds of battling on the floor below? The fact that I just fought off a wild Litwick? Like, what was your first clue? Talia! Spark! Morgan. And we're out of assurances. That's fine. We can use Air Slash. Okay, that's trainer number 1. We can't get to the item yet. We're going to fight this. Okay, I guess we'll fight you first. I thought that guy was going to look at us and be like, hey, you battle me now. I still want to fight. Wandering spirits, command me. Okay. Okay, so Air Slash does over half of Liquid's health. Oh, the fucking burn. Now we're not going to be able to do a good comparison. Because now my physical attack is going to be cut and I can't use Fly at its full effectiveness. Morgan's down. Oh, the timing of that. We'll just send out Amadeus. Is this where we fall? Possibly. Rock Tomb. I forgot that we had a Rock Tomb on Bernard. Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, time to make our way back. I think I'll go ahead and just cut until we're back up there. So I'll see you back at that floor. Alright, we made it back here. Let's challenge this trainer again. I forget what she leads off with. I think it was Litwick, so let's just go for it. Alright, Psychic Lyn. Yep, starting off with Litwick. Good. We've got the perfect counter. We've got Amadeus in the lead. And Amadeus is going to use a Muddy Water. One shot. Alright, sending in Swoobat next. We will send Hint. Alright, can't use Icy Wind. Not as much damage as I thought it was gonna be. Air Cutter did 30 to us. Okay, are we faster than that? It's lost 2 speed. No, we're not, but it's only using Attract. Hint, will you fight through it? Or are you just gonna be in love with this bat? Yeah, you're in love with the bat. Cool. Alright, Kent, if you don't finish off Swoobat, I'm pulling you back. Good, thank you. Alright, trainer defeated. Now we're gonna fight this guy. What please, sleeping spares the hot Pokemon battle? Oh, I think I see a nurse at the bottom of the screen, so she'll heal us up for the next floor. That'll be so nice. Thank you. I want to go back to the Pokemon Center. Psychic Mickey! Did Mika have a mouse? Got a Yamask, which is interesting. Yamask makes sense to be here. I actually forgot Yamask existed when I was talking about ghost types earlier. I was just thinking of a different one. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Am I supposed to learn Rain Dance? Nah, we're gonna pass on that. Alright, sitting in Golett. Oh, Golett! I also forgot about you as a ghost type. Ghost Ground. He's a little golem. Becomes a big golem when he evolves, but it's pretty fucking cool in all honesty. Man, if I could have caught you by this point, you would have been a good contender for the team. Maybe black and white too. We'll see when we get, or in some other game. I'd like to kind of use one. Alright, we got this guy, and we got that item over there. I'm here to understand the end of the world, and I don't quite get it. If I have a battle, will I be enlightened? About the end of the world, my dude? I don't... Probably not. Devotion. Evolution of Solosis. Amadeus. Scald. I was hoping for a burn. Alright, future sight, that's gonna fuck us up, but that nurse is coming down. Or is coming up, so we're okay. Ah, still no burn. Damn it. If we'd done muddy water, we probably would have knocked it out. Oh, there's the future site. Alright, we're gonna send to HG. I want HG to get some experience. Alright, what do we have here? Bell Tag. Okay, that powers up ghost type moves. Ma'am? You need a nurse's help? Sure, you can win against me. I'll make your Pokemon healthy. So I miscounted the number of trainers because I wasn't really counting the nurse. That means there's 10 trainers in this place. There's Sachiko with the Gothita. Do I want to... No, we're gonna let Kant get experience from just being here and existing. Morgan, we're gonna send you. We got a Lomomola, which it's a big heartfish, and if you haven't seen it before, you can now join all the rest of us in thinking, why are you not a Love Disc evolution? Because you feel like a Love Disc evolution. Okay, so that's much damage blighted. And now, what's Air Slash's damage? Considerably more. Now, the only question is, does Olomamola's... Does it just have a lower special defense stat than it does a... than it does its physical defense stat? But if so, then the experiment isn't really concluded. But I can look it up. It actually does have significantly worse special defense than it does at its regular defense. Okay. So we're not done figuring this out. I could use that website a few episodes ago, but I closed it. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh well. Anyway, next floor. We're fully healed. Let's go. These are the last two trainers. They are ace trainers. The last time we fought some ace trainers, they kicked our ass. And I was unhappy for a while. Oh boy. They haven't encountered an LGM yet. Celestial Tower means a perfect tower. Oh, never mind. Let's just have a Pokemon battle. Stout then! Puppy! Muddy water! Okay, Amadeus goes down, but it's fine. Amadeus is level 33. Silent took recoil damage from that. We're gonna send out Bernard. Wow. This stout one did its job. Alright, what's this item? A revive. Ooh, Kent, I don't want you facing the Litwick. That is a terrible idea. I don't really want you facing any of these, or if you need Pokemon facing Litwick. I guess we're gonna go with Morgan, because we can use Assurance. I'll use Air Slash instead. Oh, so much damage. Liquid actually has even defense and special defense for its base stats, so it's actually not a bad test to see how much damage Air Slash and Fly do compared to each other. I just need to remember to do that. I'm gonna have to go around if I want the item here. I'm gonna have to go back around again after. Actually, no. It's like, can I go north from the item? I'm not sure if you can. We'll find out. Alright, Kent, you are gonna Icy Wind to screw that out of existence. I hate Attract. I really don't want to get knocked out and have to start over this tower again. Ooh, that time Avalanche did more damage than... Huh, okay. Good job, Kent. What's next? Agatha Rita. Gonna be Morgan. Oh, yes. Let me get another. Please don't fit attack me to death. Oh, oh, good. And we get. Oh my god. Let me get the item. Oh, Kent. You're not gonna be good against Litwick. We send out Morgan. Morgan might die. We've got TM65 Shadow Claw. That is a good move. Okay, I can't go north from there. Honestly, I want to go back downstairs real quick, pivoting to the nurse, before we go upstairs the rest of the way. Honestly, part of me thinks I should have ended this episode getting up to this floor, but it's a bit late now. We're just gonna keep pushing to the rest of the tower, because the next floor is the final floor, and there's, I think it's just story there. I don't think there's gonna be any fighting. I think so. We'll just, it'll be fine. Oh, okay, there's no encounters on the... Oh, there are encounters on the stairs. This is our first one. Anytime we've been on the stairs, there were no encounters. I'm shocked. Damn, Talia went down. I guess we're sitting in HG. Except we're gonna be outsped. It's gonna use flame, but it's gonna knock us out. Oh, we out? Oh, because it's paralyzed. Oh. Okay, thank God. Okay, game, I need you to knock me a fight until I can reach the nurse, please. Oh, thank God. Okay, with Amadeus alive again, we can just start muddy watering the Litwicks. And we are good to go to the rest of the tower. Yay! Unless an LGM shows up. And then I'll be surprised. No, it's a Litwick. Game, please. I want to get to this tower so we can end the episode. We're already at 46 minutes. Or not 46, 43 minutes. Ish. Come on, let me get up here. Alright, we made it up to the top. Hello, Skyla. Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a Kurt Pokemon. Don't worry, though. It's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Don't I have great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes, they can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Uh-oh. It's the Celestial Tower bell. Will you ring the bell? Xantok ring the bell. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. What a pretty sound. Xantok, you are a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound that I'd like to introduce myself again. Oh, I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of Miss Charlton's Pokemon Gym. I use Flying-type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end things here. Next time, I'm just going to off-screen exit this place so that next time we can just kick things off with a gym battle. I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.